Hello and welcome. So today I'd like to talk about Crab and Grab. This is a video that's demonstrating the gameplay. I'm recording this on my phone, so as you can see the settings here work fine. You can't quite see the haptics, although in the editor demo in a second you'll be able to see that it does print a string whenever that happens. So I'm just demonstrating some of the buttons within the game, so I managed to get it working so that it can load different links, such as my portfolio, such as websites and so on. I've got this tutorial in which just briefly explains how the game works. If I press play here, then you'll see us loading into a fresh board, so you can access the settings and the tutorial here as well. And if we just sort of play through a game, here you can see I'm just sort of tapping through all the different options, and as I clear a board, we get an extra level increase, and the multiplier increases, so we can get more points over time. So the point of the game is to clear as many boards as possible in a single run. You can keep on going for quite a while. In terms of gameplay in the back end, there are technically only 8 levels, but after level 8 it just reuses the same set of board rules, and this just increases over time. If you quit out of the game, you can sort of load back in and it will reload your progress. So if you'll see here, I'm just going to quickly do a couple row, jump back in, and it's still there, it's still saved. If I quit out the game as well, this would still be the case because the game data saves locally, which could theoretically be a problem just because obviously data that's stored locally can be manipulated, you can cheat, and because this game isn't connected to the internet as of this time, there's no way to prevent players from modifying the files, especially since it is just saved in pure JSON. However, something I'll go over in the full video is I've made it possible to change exactly how the game saves different data. So for now it's just JSON, but in future that could be fairly easily changed or even hooked into a cloud saving system for additional security. So another thing here, we've still got the memos working. A big difference between this and the vertical prototype, as I'm sure you can tell, is all of the different graphics. So I've pulled a lot of these from the horizontal prototype. I made a lot of graphics for that, and I've just reused them here because I don't really see any reason why not to, especially since they were made for the sake of the game itself. So here we've got the game over screen, and that sort of displays how many points you have and what level you got up to. So yeah. So I've just swapped over into the editor on my computer because just to demonstrate how the ads are supposed to work. I believe they're not working on hardware because it is against Unity's terms of service to serve ads to playtesters. And because of that, I disabled ad delivery in the dashboard settings just to make sure that I didn't accidentally trigger something when I shouldn't be. But because of that, it means that the ads don't currently work on the mobile version, and there's no handling in the back end for that, which is definitely probably one of the definitely priority to improve and fix in future. But for now, I'll just sort of demonstrate how they're supposed to look, where they're supposed to be placed, and what the effects are. So as you can see in the game screen, you have sort of preview of where that is going to show up. But here is how it actually shows up. So we've got this would be your banner. If I click on this, I made it so that it goes to my portfolio just for this build. So if I look, everything should still work. Well, the link should still work, and oh look, I've got this active game, how convenient. But maybe I'm playing the game, having a bit of trouble maybe, and suddenly I lose the run. Maybe I want to revive, so I click that, and I get this revive screen here. And this allows me to sort of just reset the board by reviving. The reason I did it this way is because I wanted there to be a reason for the player to want to purchase one of the items, which would allow you to continue on the board where you left off. Where I didn't really want the players to be able to just keep on watching adverts and keep on continuing where they left off. there's definitely still some more to be developed in this on this front because, of course, if you are playing the game and you just keep on watching these ads at the moment, you could just theoretically keep going forever. You just have to keep on watching ads, which could be good for monetization, but it would be worse theoretically on the competitive side of things because someone could just keep watching those ads. So, one way to improve this could maybe be to just reduce the amount of times that a player can watch an ad in a single run. Maybe the first time's free, maybe the second time and onwards they have to use the item or something to that effect. So, yeah, thank you very much. This was Crab and Grab. I will be covering more of the inner system within a separate video. Thank you very much for watching.